Good evening, Rockville. Today is May 4th, 2026, and we're beginning meeting 12-26. Please join me as you're able in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I know one of our colleagues will be here shortly, but just want to go ahead and get started with some very important proclamations and celebrations. I'm going to ask my colleagues to join me at the podium so we can get started. Okay, so thank you, everyone. We have many proclamations and celebrations today, so we're going to try to be expeditious but also celebrate our community. They range from cultural celebrations to health observances, as well as some important public safety and operational things that our city really works hard to make sure we're achieving for our residents. I'll start off with a few proclamations that relate to topics where we don't have someone accepting, but we wanted to make sure that we are honoring those proclamations. So we will have about 4 of those to proceed. The first one is a proclamation for May 2026, recognizing ALS. And ALS is better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a fatal neurodegenerative disease characterized by degeneration of cell bodies of the lower motor neurons in the gray matter of anterior horns of the spinal cord. We're also going to be acknowledging Greek Genocide Remembrance Day in Rockville, Maryland. Whereas the city of Rockville is home to many diverse ethnic and religious communities who came to the United States seeking refuge from war, ethnic and religious persecution, and the genocide of the Anatolian Greeks, and is a tragedy that took the lives of an estimated 900,000 Greek people during World War I. And it is noted by scholars as the model used by the Nazis for the Holocaust. We also recognize Jewish American Heritage Month. Whereas Jewish American history commenced in 1492 with the expulsion of Jews from Spain, and this action set off a period of intense Jewish migration, seeking to escape the clutches of Inquisition. Some Jewish people in the 16th century sought refuge in the Calvinist Republic of the Netherlands, and hundreds of their descendants crossed the ocean to settle in the new Dutch colony of Recife in Brazil, where Jewish communal life became possible for the first time in the New World. We recognize Jewish American Heritage Month and the rich culture that it provides in the city of Rockville. We proclaim May 2026 as Lyme Disease Awareness Month in Rockville, Maryland. Lyme disease is the fastest growing vector-borne disease in the United States caused by bacterium Borrelia burgdorferi and is transmitted by the common black-legged tick found in nearly 1/2 of all U.S. counties. And ticks that carry Lyme disease can also carry at least 15 other pathogens, many of them transmitted within minutes of being bitten, with one painless tick bite frequently resulting in multiple infections, including bacteria, parasites, and viruses. Colleagues, those are the proclamations without people to accept, but we want to fully welcome and support. Do we have a motion to approve?
Madam Mayor, I move all 5 proclamations.
Thank you very much. Do we have a second? Councilmember Valeri seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. We also want to recognize Glenview, which is honoring its 100th year, Glenview Mansion. It has a long and storied history. I will also note that the entire land at the Civic Center has a long history in Rockville. It was cleared by enslaved peoples, and we have now reclaimed it for the people, for all people. Whereas in 2026, the City of Rockville celebrates the 100th anniversary of Glenview Mansion and recognizes its evolution from its early 19th century origins through its transformation into a prominent neoclassical estate and ultimately into a public civic asset for all people and operated by the City of Rockville since 1957. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Council hereby recognize the 100th anniversary of Glenview Mansion, honoring its rich history and multifaceted events, celebrating its enduring legacy as an inclusive and cherished gathering place for our community. Do we have a motion to approve? Councilmember Jackson?
I make the motion to approve.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right. It's been moved. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye. And with that, I'd like to welcome the Recreation and Parks Advisory Board. And while she's coming up, please make sure that you check out our calendar of events. There are many activities happening to commemorate Glenview Mansion. Come on this side. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and Council, and all community members here. We invite the entire community to celebrate Glenview Mansion's 100th anniversary by attending a variety of events scheduled throughout the year. As part of this celebration, please join Glenview Mansion and Peerless Rockville for their co-sponsored speaker series event on May 14th at 7 p.m. at Glenview Mansion. This free event will feature a guided walking tour of the mansion along with light infringements. Thank you. And thank you all.
Thank you very much. Come on, let's take a picture with you. And thank you for serving.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the National Public Service Month proclamation. Whereas National Public Service Recognition Week has been recognized and organized annually since 1985 by the Public Employees Roundtable, PER, and its members' organization to honor the men and women who serve our nation as federal, state, county, and municipal employees. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation. Aye. And I believe we have Farak Matite, our Assistant Deputy City Manager, to accept the proclamation.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. On behalf of all of the city employees, I want to thank you for this proclamation.
All right. All right. Photo time.
It is my distinct pleasure to give the proclamation for Police Week. It's actually Peace Officers Memorial Day, and it falls in the week of Police Week. That's great. Okay. Just want to make sure I had the right one. All right. Whereas the Congress and the President of the United States have designated May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day and the week in which it falls as Police Week. And whereas the members of the Rockville City Police Department play an essential role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of the residents of Rockville. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland do hereby proclaim May 10th through 16th, 2026 as National Police Week and May 15th, 2026 as Peace Officers Memorial Day in the city of Rockville, and call upon the residents to commemorate this observance by thanking our police officers, past and present, who by their faithful and loyal devotion have established an enviable and enduring reputation for preserving the rights, safety, and security of all residents of Rockville and the surrounding communities. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation. Aye. And we have with us today our wonderful police chief, Jason West, and I believe some other representatives from Rockville's own police department.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, for recognizing Peace Officer Memorial Day and National Police Week. I personally have former friends and colleagues whose names are on the wall in the memorial in D.C., who paid the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. But it's not lost on me that every member of our police department, and I'm very proud to stand here with Corporal Rogers and Corporal Lewis, who are longtime veterans of this police organization. It's not lost on me that they're in harm's way every day that they come in to serve our residents of Rockville. And they do incredible work every day. Unfortunately, not everybody hears about those things. Across the nation, a lot we hear about the bad things, and they do happen. But good things happen in this city every day because of officers just like them. And that's what's important to me today. So thank you again for honoring us this week.
Thank you. I will read the Women's Health Week proclamation on behalf of Councilmember Fulton. And this is a good time to make sure you're getting your health checkups if you don't have it scheduled already. Whereas National Women's Health Week celebrates the extraordinary progress in women's health and recognizes that more needs to be done to safeguard the health of women for generations to come. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Council, Maryland, do hereby proclaim the week, May 10 through 16th, as National Women's Health Week, and encourage the community to engage, keep up to date on news and your health screenings, as well as activities that benefit the health and well-being of women and all families. Colleagues, can someone move the proclamation? Councilmember Shaw, do we have a second? Councilmember Valeri, thank you. And we have with us, oh, all those in favor, there we go. I got excited. Aye, all right. We have with us registered nurse practitioner, Abayomi Walker, welcome.
Thank you, Mayor and council members. I'm honored to receive this proclamation on behalf of Women's Health Week here in Rockville. As the mayor's previously stated, I have spent the past 20 years of my life serving women as a women's healthcare nurse practitioner from all aspects of life, from high-risk obstetrics, postpartum, women's oncology units, and the menopause transition. So I have seen women at all aspects of their health, through all aspects of their life. And as we approach Mother's Day, I would implore all of you to think about all of the women in your lives, including the woman that brought you forth, whether she is here presently on this earth or above us. Be mindful of the women in your community. We all benefit when women are healthy, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And so think about that when you select your representatives and the policies that they will advocate for. Thank you. Oh, he was taking a picture. You want to come? Yeah, come. How, Dr. Miles?
Excited to be here. Right? Awesome.
It is my honor to read the National Kids to Parks Day. Whereas May 16th, 2026 is the 16th annual National Kids to Parks Day, organized and launched by the National Park Trust, held annually on the third Saturday of May. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim May 16th, 2026 as National Kids to Parks Day, and urge the residents of Rockville to take their children to one of the many great City of Rockville parks. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Dr. Miles seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand.
And we have Ms. Marcia Duma here to receive the proclamation from the Recreation and Parks Advisory.
Hello again. This has a lot of personal meaning because when I first moved here, I had very young children, and I used the parks for all the wonderful children's activities, and it made a huge difference in our family. So I'd like to thank the mayor and council and all the community members who have made all these programs possible. The City of Rockville's Recreation and Parks Department will be officially celebrating Kids to Parks Day at Croydon Creek's Spring Festival and Kids to Parks Day event on Saturday, May 16th, between 10 and 12 noon. It's a free event for families with nature games, crafts, animal meet and greets, woodland hikes, and sustainability vendors and exhibits. There's going to be a face painter, an ice truck, and much more. Thank you all.
So it's my honor to present the proclamation recognizing the public works employees, especially the amazing public works employees of our fair city. Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure, facilities, and services that are of vital importance to sustainable and resilient communities and to public health, high quality of life, and well-being of our residents' everyday lives. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville do hereby designate the week of May 17th to 23rd, 2026 as National Public Works Week in the City of Rockville and call upon all residents and civic organizations to acquaint themselves with the issues involved in providing public works services and to recognize the contributions which public works officials make every day to our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Councilman Valeri seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Excellent.
And now I believe we have Jim Woods from our Public Works Department to say a few words and accept the proclamation.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor and Council, for recognizing National Public Works Week. Each year, the Public Works Department likes to take time during National Public Works Week to really recognize the contributions of our employees and to celebrate our successes. This year in particular was pretty challenging. I think everybody remembers Snowcrete, and that's a new one for us. So we had a very challenging winter, very challenging with some difficult water main breaks that we dealt with. But our employees who show up every day and respond to emergencies 24/7 are really what provides that success for our department. So we really want to take time during National Public Works Week to recognize them. And to celebrate the week, we highlight our events with our annual truck show, which will be held again this year on Tuesday, May 19th at Manny Stepanek Park from 10:30 to 4:30. So it's a great opportunity to come meet our employees, learn about our services, and most importantly, hop on a truck and honk a horn. So thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity, Madam Mayor. I get to read the proclamation with regard to Asian American and Pacific Islander Day. It reads as follows: whereas the Asian population makes up more than 20% of the Rockville population, according to the census data, now therefore the Mayor and Council of the City of Rockville do hereby proclaim May 2026 as Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month and encourage all residents to acknowledge, embrace, commemorate, and celebrate with this vital group of our population here in Rockville. With that, Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Do we have a second? Councilman Van Grack seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
All right. And I think we have somebody here to receive it, if I read on the paper correctly. Mr. Lynn? Good afternoon. Please come forward. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor and Council. On behalf of the Asian Pacific American Task Force, I'm very honored to receive this proclamation. And if you haven't been to our Lunar New Year event, you miss a whole lot. We had the last one on February 21st. We have over 1,000 people attending, and we're going to continue doing that every year. And I hope everyone will be there next year in 2027. And I'm very proud to be an Asian American. I've been here almost half a century, and this is the wonderful city and the best place for Asian to grow the business and stay and grow the family. Thank you very much. Mayor and Mayor Council. Thank you.
I failed to mention with the last proclamation, although I missed the Lantern Festival this year, we had another activity, I think it was soccer practice that night. Girl Scouts yesterday, the local troop did a presentation on Asian American and Pacific Islander Month, complete with food, which was delicious, so y'all missed out. Now I have the honor and pleasure of reading the Proclamation for Building Safety Month. It reads as follows: whereas the City of Rockville, Maryland is committed to recognizing that our growth and strength depend on the safety and essential role our homes, buildings, and infrastructure play, both in everyday life and when disaster strikes. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland do hereby proclaim the month of May 2026 as Building Safety Month in the City of Rockville. We encourage our residents to join us as we participate in Building Safety Month activities. And with that, Madam Mayor, I move this proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Councilmember Jackson seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hands and say aye.
I think we have somebody here to accept this one as well. Oh, Ms. Campbell, awesome. Yes, girl. Good to have you both here this evening. All three of y'all. Awesome. I'm going to step aside. Thank
Somebody else from the audience when I saw her. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Keena Campbell, Chief of Inspection Services for the City of Rockville. Thank you, Madam Mayor and members of the council, for this proclamation and the acknowledgement of Building Safety Month. I'm joined here tonight by the Fire Marshal for the city, Carl Young, and Catherine Lopez, one of our permit technicians. The overall theme of this year's Building Safety Month is Built to Last, and there are 4 weekly themes, and in the interest of time, I'll just go through 2 of them. This week's theme is Safe Homes, Strong Communities, and it's a reminder for all homeowners to look around your homes and see if there are any repairs that you need to ensure safety. To help with this theme, as a courtesy, the Inspection Services Division is offering free residential deck inspections to the first city residents who make a request. Visit our website for more information about this complimentary service that will be offered this month only. Also, as you're looking around your home and considering projects, visit our website or please reach out to us to see if a permit is required before you start any work. Week 2 is Voices of the Built Environment, and during this second week of the month, we will shine our spotlight on the team who is committed to ensuring our community is safe and that existing buildings are properly maintained. So just a little bit about our division as we shout out our great employees. The Inspection Services Division is made up of administrative support, permit technicians, engineers, plan reviewers, building, fire, and code enforcement inspectors who last year performed more than 25,000 plan reviews or inspections. Our services include building and fire protection systems plan review, building and fire inspections, property maintenance compliance, rental licenses for single-family and multifamily, and rentals for hotels, motels, fire safety licenses for home daycares, and assisted living facilities. So as you can see, we've got a lot going on, but we're excited to do it, and everyone is committed to ensuring safety for the residents and visitors to the city. I'd like to close by also just highlighting that today is the observation of International Firefighters Day, which is a day to honor all firefighters on their courage and their service to our community, and to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So again, thank you.
All right, I'm back up. It is my sincere honor to give the proclamation for Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think that it benefits the city for us all to focus on various policies that will be most supportive to those in the community living with mental illness or have loved ones with mental illness. Whereas in May 1949, Mental Health Awareness Month was established by Mental Health America to encourage people to consider their mental health as important for overall health. And whereas the City of Rockville Department of Housing and Community Development reaches out to Rockville residents about mental health wellness and substance use disorder prevention with educational seminars, as well as emergency assistance and information and referral services to support their striving for success in home, school, and community. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim May 2026 to be Mental Health Awareness Month and encourage the Rockville community to remember this year's theme, More Good Days Together, and to always seek help if and when it's needed. Madam Mayor, I'm honored to move the proclamation.
Dr. Miles seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. And we have someone to accept this? Yes. Oh, thank you. Corinne Beasley. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
A little shorty.
According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, about 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illness each year. If we look around this room, that could be a colleague, a family member, or even ourselves. Mental Health Awareness Month reminds us how important community really is. We all go through hard moments, and having people around us who care can make a big difference. Being a supportive part of our community means checking in, listening, and offering support without judgment. It also means speaking up and fighting the stigma around mental health so people feel safe asking for help. Even small actions can help someone feel less alone. When we look out for each other, we create a stronger, more connected community where it's okay to ask for help. Thank you.
So it's my pleasure to proclaim this month, May 2026, as Older Americans Month in Rockville, Maryland. Whereas May is Older Americans Month, a time for us to recognize and honor older adults and their immense influence on every facet of American society, and therefore, the Mayor and Council of the City of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim May 2026 is Older Americans Month. This year's theme, Champion Your Health, focuses on prevention, wellness, and personal responsibility as key aspects of healthy aging. It encourages older adults to take an active role in managing their health, advocating for themselves, and making informed decisions that support independence. We call upon all residents to recognize the contributions of our older residents and promote programs and activities that foster connection, inclusion, and support for older Americans, or older adults, sorry. And with that, Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Councilman Shaw seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. And believe we have two commissioners on the Commission on Aging, Vicki Gottlich and Dick Verzano, to come up and take the proclamation, maybe say a few words.
We want to thank the mayor and the council for the support for older citizens or non-citizens, older residents of Rockville. We particularly appreciate your support for the senior center and for the village community and the services you provide. And in keeping with Champion Your Own Health, on May 20th, the Senior Center is having its annual health fair, and so we encourage all older residents of Rockville to attend this great fair. Thank you.
There you go.
So May is also National Preservation Month. Whereas May is designated as Preservation Month by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, this year's theme, All People Are Created Equal, is a national effort to recognize the individuals and organizations that pour their time, energy, and resources into protecting places and inspire others to do the same. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland, recognizing that the efforts of historic preservation enrich our present and enhance our future, do hereby proclaim May 2026 as Preservation Month and call upon the community of Rockville to enjoy historic homes, sites, and landscapes. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Councilmember Jackson seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. Now, I believe we may have people from the Historic District Commission or Peerless Rockville here. I don't see them. Okay, well, we welcome them to come to the clerk's office and accept the proclamation.
So May is also Stroke Awareness Month in Rockville, Maryland. Whereas stroke is a leading cause of disability and death, impacting individuals and families across the nation. And now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of Rockville, Maryland do hereby proclaim May 2026 to be Stroke Awareness Month and encourage the Rockville community to remember that this year's theme, Make May Purple, and act fast, that's F, period, A, period, S, period, T, period, and it means something. Go to American Stroke Association and look it up. I can't remember exactly what it means. And to always seek help quickly and immediately. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. And I believe we have our own Mary Grace Sebo to come up and accept the proclamation and say a few words.
I'm accepting this in memory of my good grandmother, Nora Meehan from County Galway. She was an immigrant, and she died of complications of a stroke. We also lost my 66-year-old cousin this year, 2 months ago, to a stroke. Hit her fast and hard, and we're still kind of reeling from how quickly we lost her. So only 36% of people in the U.S. could recognize symptoms of a stroke. So I want to talk about that for a minute. The full phrase is be fast. Balance, if somebody's balance is off. If there are changes in their visions, that's eyes. The F stands for face. So if there's drooping of the face or one side of the body. Arms and legs can become weak. The speech difficulty, if they can't pronounce a sentence, just say it out loud. And time is critical. They call the first hour the golden hour, and that has a lot to do with how much stroke victims actually recover. So call 911 as quickly as possible. And hopefully you'll have your relatives and your friends around for a very long time. Thank you.
And May is also Bicycle Month in Rockville, Maryland. And whereas the bicycle plays an important role in the lives of many Rockville residents by providing a means to travel to work, school, parks, and a popular form of recreation. Now, therefore, the mayor and council of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim May 2026 as Bicycle Awareness Month and urge all residents of Rockville to seek opportunities to ride a bicycle this month and throughout the year, to recognize the importance of bicycle safety, and to be more aware of people bicycling on our streets and roadways. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Dr. Mel seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. And I believe that Jake Jakovitz, the Rockville Bicycle Advisory Committee Chairman, is not here, so we'll leave this with the clerk's office.
Thank you.
Well, while we're getting set up, I'm very honored to be giving out the next proclamation. And this one is in honor of Taiwanese-Americans. And, you know, I do love bubble tea. I love our bubble tea festival, but there's so much more as well. Wonderful contributions to the community from Taiwanese-Americans. So I do want to note that, but I also wanted to note how much I love bubble tea. Okay. And they do. Whereas America has been continually renewed and enriched by the many different people who choose to come here and become residents. Each brings part of their own heritage to contribute to our common culture over time. Generations of Asian Americans have helped make America what it is today. Whereas more than 700,000 Taiwanese Americans live in the United States, with a significant Taiwanese American population in the city of Rockville. Now, therefore, the mayor and city council do hereby proclaim May 10th through May 17th, 2026, to be Taiwanese-American Heritage Week, and encourage all residents to observe, celebrate, and enjoy this special week. Madam Mayor, I move the proclamation.
Thank you. Second. Councilor Michelle seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye. And I believe we have some very special guests to accept the proclamation.
Thank you. We welcome it.
We love a crew. Rolling with an entourage. Who would like to be first up?
Good morning, Mayor and City Council and our friends. It's my behalf of FAPA DC chapter. It's my honor to receive 2026 Taiwanese-American Heritage Week from City of Rockville. And we look forward to continuing work together with our United States. Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor Ashton, members of City Council, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mindy Chen. I'm the current president of Taiwan Sister Cities and also former national president of FAPA. It is my great honor to stand before you today, express our sincere gratitude to your continued support of Taiwanese-American Heritage Week and the Taiwan Bubble Tea Festival at Rockville. Taiwanese-American Heritage Week was established in 1999 during the Clinton administration through the dedicated efforts of FAPA. the Formosan Association of Public Affairs. Since then, it has served as a meaningful bridge, bringing in communities together, celebrating the cultural heritage and strengthening the friendship between Taiwan and the United States. Your support has played a vital role in making this effort possible, especially the support from the city government and the RSCC. Because of your commitment to community engagement and cultural diversity, events like the Bubble Tea Festival continue to grow and thrive, bringing people together through a shared experience and values and tradition. We had over 15,000 people join us last year. This year, we are very excited to announce that the Bubble Tea Festival at Rockville will take place on September 19, 2026. We hope to bring more people to join us. It promised to be a vibrant celebration of culture, community, of course, the beloved drink, bubble tea, and Taiwanese food, and that has connected people across generations and borders. We warmly invite all of you to join us for this special occasion, and your presence will mean a great deal to us and to the community. We thank you once again for your unwavering support. We look forward to celebrating with you in September. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for celebrating with us. I'll call this Mini May. There are a lot of celebrations of culture, of our infrastructure, of our quality of life, our people who help do all the work behind the scenes, as well as make sure you're taking care of your health. Thank you, all of you, for joining us, those online and those who are here with us in person. It means a lot that you take time out of your busy schedule to share your insights with us and to celebrate with us.